It's kind of crazy how it was a year ago in front of a home crowd was like so amazing as well. Haven't like done that. Although the weather, I guess, for the first two games wasn't ideal at Campbelltown Stadium, but then Bankwest was pretty cool. All right, well, let's get started into the China game and recap it. So, ready?
Okay.
On three, we'll press play. 1, 2, 3.
So slightly later than was originally scheduled and in a different country than was originally planned. But the crucial game in these AFC Women's Olympic qualifiers is finally here between the two Group B heavyweights.
But the weirdest thing is watching this and there's fans in the stadium. That's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
But don't you reckon during the game it felt like the crowd was so loud, but it wasn't like the biggest crowd we've had? I just remember that everyone being so loud that game. I don't know why.
Ras?
I mean, I was on
Is
the
this
bench
the
for
is this the
first
game
half.
Hayley broke her nose?
Oh, yeah. I think it was.
Oh my gosh.
She's copped a stray elbow from the fullback.
Yes, it was.
Oh my gosh. The memories are flooding back in this game now.
Oh.
Charlie will feed it out towards Zhang Xin on the right-hand side for China. The cross is a handy one on.
Yeah, there was a few shaky moments, definitely.
They had so many chances in the first half, hey.
Yeah.
Ellie body on the line.
Now with Van Egmond.
Go on him. Oh.
Oh, ref.
Blowing up.
Oh. What's Lana whispering about?
I forget what happens. He does it go over?
I think KK hits this.
The keeper makes a good save here, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably... Was that our best chance of the game, or was there another one?
Probably
sorry, not of the game, or the first half of the entire game. We scored.
But for real, I think we only had like 2 shots on goal or something this game.
In the first half, for sure, yeah.
Chloe.
You can always rely on Chloe for a bit of hustle and bustle.
Finds the cross. Oh,
Yeah.
The diving header.
Oh, the diving header. The one and only that we'll miss every time.
She's just creating opportunities.
Oh gosh, we're all flying in.
Wow.
Big block there, guys.
Put your body on the line. Nice.
Telling everyone where to be. Big dog.
And Matildas not really sorted it out yet. Oh, goodness me.
A little bit of...
Come on, him.
Oh, jeez.
We're really pushing it.
Goodness.
We were definitely playing with fire, I feel like, in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely don't remember this many chances.
Oh, I do.
I do as well.
You do?
I do, yeah.
May have blocked this game out.
Oh, good. Here we go.
God.
This was their best chance, I think, of the first half. Oh,
I wonder if
was I at this game? I don't remember anything happening.
Oh, was that on?
That's right, yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh, Auntie's like, got
Oh. Mini.
Oh, Ivy's got a snack.
Stack on the
Eating
bench.
on the bench.
Of course. Those cookies.
Anyway, Wang Shanshan going to test out Lydia Williams here, and she struck the frame of the goal.
Oh, wow.
Lydia would have got up and started yelling at everyone, "What are you doing?"
Clapping her hands.
Yeah. Any chance you can catch
She
it?
didn't even save it.
Oh, I think she did.
Oh, did she? I've taken that off.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
Oh.
I thought she did.
Yeah, I did as well. She claimed it probably.
So were you guys thinking during the game, like if we lost, where we would go or who would play?
Yes, I was 100%.
Same, 100%. Every time they got close to our goal, I was like, this could be really, really tough for us if they win this game. And I remember they had obviously the hardest lead up coming into the tournament. So going into the game, we were thinking they'd be so tired, but they played really well and just had legs to run forever. And we felt like we were swimming. But yeah, it was definitely thinking about that for sure.
I could agree, but I was definitely not thinking about that. I think I was like so exhausted in the game that's the only thing I could think about because it was so humid.
Yeah. Well, I remember watching the first half and I was like, Jesus, they've had a few good chances here. And like you said, Steph, they were just running non-stop. Like it was like they were not slowing down. And then they continued that pace in the second half. I felt like it was just such a like high intense game for the whole 90. It wasn't like the first 15 and then maybe the last 10. It was just the same intensity the whole game.
Yeah.
It was super physical, I felt like. They're like, I mean, China's obviously a world-class team, but like I felt like that was the first time I've ever played against them and been like, they're like machines.
Yeah, they were like really getting after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually where we probably feel more physical than them, but they had some big bodies, which I feel like we weren't used to, and they kind of took us by surprise.
Yeah, that was the like fittest and kind of most, I guess, physical I've seen them in years. And like big tackles, but also big, strong girls as well. But then they could run so much for like the whole entire game. It was tough. Okay, second half.
There's another player who can provide that little bit of creativity when it's most needed. Here's his first change off the bench, Kyah Simon.
I think this was my first touch of the game, maybe. I was like, I need to just touch the ball because I felt like I was just running around for the first 5 minutes or so.
What minute did you come in, Kyah?
I think it was around 70th, maybe late 60s.
This would have been a really hard game to come into for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like when you came on, Kyah, you like made the biggest difference for us. Like in the midfield. I genuinely remember you coming on and it was kind of like a breath of fresh air because I was just so tired and you just brought like so much energy to the game.
Should we go back to
that? Pump up the tires.
Oh, wait, Chloe was giving me a compliment. So continue on, Chloe. No, kidding. Well, watching you guys in the first half because I could see the intensity and like how hard you guys were obviously working and fighting for it. I just really wanted to, make an impact and try to help you guys out when I came on kind of late-ish in the game. And yeah, I mean it. Obviously, I'm stoked with the result, but let's continue watching on.
Yeah, watch me.
Running with her hands up in the air.
She's ready to let a flare. It's like she's ready to let a flare off.
Oh, Lana was chopped her head off.
Blowing up.
China first to the loose ball again. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Tang Xiaoli. Oh, that would have been one of the goals of the tournament. Still might be a goal for China. Zhang Shen. Oh, my goodness.
It's a good save.
Oh,
this could be the reason why we actually got through because Steph's block here, my God. No, I remember it in the game. I remember your block and I was like, that was huge because Lydia, for some reason, didn't want to catch the ball.
That was huge.
Oh, thanks, girls.
Zhai Qingwei. China.
And now we're off to the races.
Yeah, this stuff.
No, this is the goal. This is their goal, isn't it?
Is this the goal?
Yeah.
Tang Xiaoli.
Oh, yeah. King.
Oh, gosh, in the 85th minute, what did you guys think at this point?
We're going
to Steph. I remember looking at Steph when this happened on the field. I mean, I can't say it because it's obviously like not appropriate to say.
I don't know about anyone else, but like when that goal went in, yeah, like really sucked at the time. But I don't know. I had this feeling that we weren't going to lose. I don't know. It was just something about the game. Like everything was kind of going. Well, not everything was going our way, but it kind of was like that. Like they were missing opportunities that they should have scored, and I just think they was like leading into something.
Yeah, I had the same feeling as you, Chloe. Like I just always felt like even if they scored, I still believed that we were going to get something out of the game, like at least a draw. And I don't know, because you know, those chances that they missed, and like Steph's last ditch like tackle was huge. I feel like little things were going our way, and I don't think before in big games they have like they did in this game, and it just so happened to be it panned out in our favor. But yeah, I always kind of believe that we're going to find something here throughout this game. Like, I don't know what minute it will come, but we will at some point. And yeah, we did.
I think I remember also when they scored, as much as like in the moment, I was like, oh God, like my thoughts went to what would happen if we were going to lose, like we'd end up in Korea. But then as soon as we kicked off, something had changed. Like I think it kicked us into action, and like we started playing better and we started creating more chances, and they really backed off as well. So I think it was kind of, I felt as well that we were going to score. Like I didn't think that we were going to lose that game. As soon as we kicked off, I was like, we're on.
Yeah, and then the momentum kind of shifted, like you said, Steph. And I feel like we then had like 2 or 3 opportunities after we had scored, I'm pretty sure. And then that's like, if we had any more time, we would have definitely been able to score another goal, but the game ended.
Yeah. Thank God.
Steph Catley gets the head up. Tries to hit Kyah Simon. It'll fall here for Sam Kerr.
Oh, wait, is this it? No.
Yeah. No, because Chloe's out there on the 18-yard box.
Oh, yeah.
I think when it comes in a second time.
I think it's...
Now it's coming up. Yeah.
I can't even.
Oh my gosh.
Chloe's about to take a tumble.
Can they find an angle? Van Egmond! Emily Van Egmond continues her wonderful tournament by firing in the equalizer.
Yes.
Oh my God, Emily.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go back. We need to go back play by play on this, because Chloe, I just need to see Chloe. So this is when the ball like came back out from Steph's first cross, and then you get it again, and we're like, we just got to get numbers in the box here, and you get it in the mixer. Chloe is fighting the world, like fighting, and pause it there because I want to talk about Chloe. Like in the game when this was happening, I had no idea that Chloe was at WrestleMania until I watched the replay and I saw her like holding off the player. And then what was going through my mind at the time was I just saw like red shirts. Like, Chloe, I didn't even see you at the time, but just red shirts in front of me. And I was thinking, if I touch this ball, they're just going to rush me. So I kind of just like let it roll into me, waiting for something to like open up. And then I see M like in the corner of my eye, and I'm like, I'll wait a couple more seconds. And then I felt like time like slowed down for me in that moment, because like then I had time to like see M, and she didn't call for the ball or like give away the fact that she was there. I could just see that she kind of like was ready if I gave it to her. And then like I gave a little toe poke, and then she just hit it like so sweetly. And when I saw the ball go in the back of the net, like it was just so exciting. And then I don't know if you guys remember like how loud the crowd sounded. It honestly sounded like there was 50,000 people in the stadium. I couldn't believe it.
It is actually like one of the best. Like, we've had some really good moments with our team, but this was just like something about it was so epic.
I think the fact that we were obviously down 1-0 and we knew that a point was enough to get us to like not have to travel to South Korea to play them, because we knew that was a game. Honestly, like when they scored, all I could think about was I looked at the clock and I was like, how long do we have? And all I said to myself was like, I am not going to South Korea.
Yeah.
There's no way. I know. It was crazy.
Do you guys sing this to the Titanic music?
Play, and like after the game when I saw it, like I just kept thinking of the Titanic music in the background like every time.
That's what
whenever I see this, all I can picture is when everyone piled on you, Em. Like I was like maybe one of the last people to like jump on, and you're at the bottom of the pile, and I've never seen anyone in my whole entire life so petrified, and you're in there like, get get off.
I couldn't breathe. Like, I was like, okay, sweet, we've scored. That's great. I'm happy. But then everyone was on me and I started to get really claustrophobic and panic. Like, I panicked and I was like, I think I said, like, I think I started by being like, I was like,
can't repeat what you said.
No, I can't confess that, but I was like, get off calmly. Then all of a sudden I just started going nuts. I was like, get off! Get off! I can't breathe, like, freaked out. And then you'll see it, like, after the goal when we all celebrate, like, we all jump on and then within 2 seconds, everyone gets up as quick as they can. It's the funniest thing. You got to watch it.
But I remember when Kate and I think we were the last two over to the pile of you guys, and we were kind of looking at each other like, do we jump on, like thinking that people are getting squashed underneath, and we're like, oh, like just jump on, and then like within 2 seconds we're like, we gotta get off. It was so funny.
Emily's screaming.
Yeah, she was just screaming. Oh my gosh. So
did you know that it was like gonna go in the second it came off your foot, because like it's just one of those strikes?
I just paused it, but basically when I saw Kyah with the ball at her feet, I was like, oh, I guess like I'll just readjust here. So I took a couple of steps back to give myself a bit more room to swing, and then I was just like, I've just got to hit it as sweet as I can. I just drove it and it went in, so like thank God it went in. But I was just honestly.
Did you think I was going to play it to you? What were you thinking when I had the ball?
Well, I thought when you first got it, I was like, she's probably going to shoot here. So I was like, just going to see if anything was going to ricochet off like all the red shirts. But then like when you started to like let the ball roll more towards you, I was like, actually, she's looking for a pass. So then when I saw that, I just started to like give myself a couple of more yards just to be able to hit it sweet. But yeah, I mean, obviously I was just so happy we scored. Like I'm just ecstatic that we didn't have to go to South Korea, if I'm being honest.
I feel like you could tell as soon as you hit it that it was going in. It was just one of those ones that you can tell straight away. As soon as it came up your foot, I was like, yeah.
I was rolling on the ground, so I couldn't see the hit.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah. No, it was such a good layoff by Kyah too, like perfect weight, so I could hit it first time, because I think if I would have had to take a touch, I think they probably would have got someone out to me. But I think it just showed too, like obviously when we were down, you know, like Steph got the ball in a good area, she put a cross in, like we had bodies in the box and we made something of it. So it was good. It was a good moment for us, good moment in front of the fans, and then I couldn't breathe. So
no, but I reckon you're right, Em, because I feel like in so many games we've been like in the pressure cooker before, and like some results have gone our way but some, you know, have not, and I just felt like we were building that kind of like, we were using the energy in the stadium to like work in our favor, using the momentum and just that feeling that something was going to come. And then the way it came, like with that strike, like it was just like one of the best moments I feel like we've experienced as a team. And like to have so much on the line, like our Olympic dream on the line, like was pretty incredible. So
it's such a good moment, and then like I cringe every time because I'm like a peanut.
No, but honestly, if you didn't cause that little, whatever you want to call it, like with that player, maybe she closes me down, then Em doesn't get a shot. Like I feel like everything that like each of us did in that whole clip, like it wouldn't have ended the way it did if everyone didn't do their part. So yeah.
I feel like you sucked like all like 3 or 4 players into you, and you're like connecting them all.
Just grabbing onto all of them.
Now Carpenter driving forward down the right-hand side and threading it.
Yeah. Go on, Ellie.
She's going for the second.
We honestly, I think if Chloe's right, like if we would have had like 10 more minutes to play, I think we probably would have got a second goal. Because I feel like when we scored, I think China were just like, they were just done, because when they scored in that 85th minute, obviously they're thinking we've won the game.
Yeah. You know,
so I remember it was like a different game. Like we were in positions that we hadn't been the entire game and creating things, and like we were just so much more on top of them than we had been the whole time.
The final whistle goes. They get the job done. The Matildas finish top of the shop in Group B and will now face Vietnam for a spot in Tokyo.
Huddles, and we can't even hug each other these days. It's nice watching hugs.
Seriously, a year ago today, and like to think that that was so long ago, and what's happened between now and then is like crazy to think that. But if that's the last feeling and memory that we have together as a team, or one of them, like it makes me even more excited to get back together and to be continuing training together and playing games together leading into the Olympics. So I can't wait.